This show is made possible by United Healthcare. Got Medicaid? Got Medicare? Get more.
Hello everybody, thanks for tuning in to Project Volunteer. I'm your host, Randy Lanham.
And I'm Theresa Rowe.
Theresa, I'm so excited to be here at the Wendell Foster Campus in Owensboro, Kentucky today.
I am too.
What are we going to do?
We're going to do a lot of different things. You're going to do some arts and crafts and
Good.
play music.
Good, I can make this little stick man.
Yes, you can.
I'm good with the music part.
I'm going to learn about the history, and I get to actually train with Matt and Zach.
That's good.
I know,
also
I'm excited.
Understand you're going to do a little karate.
No, you are.
Oh, okay, we'll see.
Okay.
Thank you all for tuning in.
Have you ever wondered what nonprofit organizations do or about all their different volunteering opportunities?
Or what about hearing testimonies from the recipients of their care?
Join us on our journey as we walk in the shoes of a volunteer for a day and find out about some amazing organizations that are literally changing the world.
And along the way, meet some true surprising heroes making a difference in the lives of others as we feature another Project Volunteer.
John, tell me the history of Wendell Foster.
Yeah, so the history of Wendell Foster is actually really remarkable. It was started by this nice man named Wendell Foster and his wife Edith. This is their daughter Louise, who was born with a disability known as cerebral palsy. And around that time, those with disabilities were often outcasted from the community. So Mr. Foster, he wanted to do something about it. So he took all of his free time and he went to local doctors and he learned about how to take care of those with disabilities. And he brought that knowledge back home to take care of Louise. And then again, during the 1940s, those with disabilities were often rejected from society. They wouldn't be allowed to go to certain restaurants or businesses. So what the Fosters did, they went from house to house in Owensboro. And they would knock door to door, seeing if they could find anyone else with a disability. And they found 7 people at the time. And they opened up their backyard as a safe place. And word began to spread about what the Fosters were doing. And they outgrew their backyard and they relocated to this home. And that's when volunteers came into play, the play ladies. These ladies would come in and just would play with the people that the Fosters were supporting. So just to provide like a sense of comfort and to make sure that people with disabilities felt loved and accepted.
And it's really expanded since this time. I mean, that's an incredible story. I mean, he had such a heart for his daughter, obviously, but for people with disabilities.
Right.
So tell us about the purpose and the mission now at Wendell Foster.
Yeah, so our vision is to be the region's resource for those with disabilities. So our footprint, it doesn't just stop in Owensboro, Kentucky. We have people that will travel here for our outpatient therapy as far as an hour and a half away just for a day therapy. We have speech, physical, and occupational therapy. So we have a variety of people that we help in a variety of ways. We help people from birth to the elderly. We have residential care, where we have 63 people that live here full time. So it's just something that has grown from 7 people to now helping over 1,200 people a year.
And what a legacy to leave behind and continue to expand and grow. So what are some opportunities for volunteers and what's the impact of the volunteers here?
Yeah, we get that question a lot. The best way that you can help the people that we support is by volunteering. You know, just think about if you lived at Wendell Foster and the only people that you see are people that are paid to be there. You would begin to think you don't have any true friends. So that these volunteers, they can come in and they truly form those relationships. They become their friends, whether it be playing a banjo with them, playing some sort of instrument, watching a football game with them, going on a walk in the park. These volunteers become lasting relationships for the people that we support.
Well, thank you so much for sharing the history and for catching us up on what you're doing now.
Yeah, thanks, Theresa.
Mark, thank you so much for meeting me out here today, buddy.
Pleasure.
So I understand you are the volunteer coordinator here at the Wendell Foster campus.
Yes, I am.
So tell us about all the different volunteer opportunities here.
Well, that is quite a question you've asked,
Yeah.
because when it comes to volunteer opportunities at Wendell Foster, almost anything you can imagine has the potential to be a volunteer opportunity. The focus of our volunteer program is on building relationships with the individuals that we serve. If you think about or services for people with disabilities, there's food and making sure they have clothes and a roof over their head and those kinds of things. And those things are wonderful, but life is more than just a plate of food and a roof over your head. It's the friendships that you have, it's the opportunities that you experience, it's all of those other things that become the wonderful stories that you tell. And that's really where we try to engage volunteers. We want people to come in and be able to build relationships with our residents and help them have all of those experiences that are part of a wonderful life. So when you ask the question, what does a volunteer opportunity look like? Well, what do you enjoy doing? We've had people who, they come in and take our residents to go fishing. We have people who come in and they just hang out with our residents at the park. One of my favorite volunteer stories, we had a young man come in one time and I asked him, what do you do for fun? And he said, well, I play video games. Can you use that? And I kid you not, we had someone here who was looking for a video game buddy. Yeah. So any hobby, any activity that you enjoy, we can turn that into a volunteer position.
I absolutely love that. Most of your nonprofit organizations, they have specific things that they're asking for and looking for, right? Mm-hmm. But you're saying, if you have something that you like to do, we're going to put you to work. We're going to team you up with somebody that's going to enjoy your company, enjoy your talent, whatever that is, right?
Yep. That's actually part of the philosophy and how we've designed our volunteer program. Years ago, we did the specific volunteer positions, come in and help clean or come in and help out with a specific event. And what we found is a lot of volunteers were signing up for things that they didn't really care about. And so we saw people coming in, volunteering for a very short period of time and leaving, and we said, how can we make this more meaningful to our volunteers? Mm-hmm. And that's where we came up with the idea of volunteer matching, which is matching based on personal interests. Because I guarantee you, anything that you enjoy, somebody that lives here, they enjoy the same thing.
Right. Man, that is awesome. I love that. I've been a big fan and a volunteer here at the Wendell Foster Campus for several years. I love your mission. I love what you do. Now, obviously, somebody wanting to volunteer cannot just walk in off the streets and take off volunteering. Just like any other place, there's training and different things. What can somebody expect if they want to become a volunteer?
Well, we have a volunteer screening process that we have to go through. It's federally mandated. It involves things like a background check and a TB skin test. The largest portion of the volunteer screening is actually a 3-hour orientation that we do, where we go over safety and just different things necessary to help keep our individuals healthy. And also, as part of that, we try to train all of our volunteers in something called person-centered thinking, which is a big part of what our staff do here at Wendell Foster, seeing what is important to that person so that we can build their goals and their dreams around what they want to do.
Right. I love it. I've been through the training before, and you say 3 hours, but it don't seem like no time because you're sitting there learning the whole time. The whole time that you're there, you're learning something new. You're learning a value that you can bring to the residents here at the Wendell Foster Campus. Mm-hmm. And I love this organization. I love everything you do. And I appreciate you very much, Mark, for your time.
Thank you.
Matt, you and Zach are a team, right?
Yes.
So how long have you guys been training together?
Probably since around 2016, after I ran my first half marathon.
So what brought you guys together, and why do you volunteer?
Well, the other half, Jenny, she works as one of the coordinators here at Wendell Foster, and I'd been doing races, and she just reached out to me one day, and she was just like, you're doing these races, why not push Zach? You need somebody to push him, and I just simply said, okay.
That's a lot of training to be able to push Zach, and I heard that you pushed him in one of the races that you go through the mud and you have to carry him through the water.
Yes, we did the rugged race down at Diamond Lake Resort for the MKK, I believe is what's called, Mentoring Kids Kentucky.
Yes.
And he was the only person there who was in a wheelchair, and everybody was just kind of like, what are you doing? And it was pretty challenging because we actually, at one point, we ran into a lake and it took 3 of us, one on each wheel, to actually just grab the wheels and walk him across this muddy lake.
Wow, I bet he loves it.
He did.
You love it.
Yeah, he had a great time on that one.
So as far as working with Zach, what has inspired you the most?
Just how much he enjoys everything. We all take it for granted being able to run around, and it's a pleasure to push him around in the stroller so he can too enjoy the view.
So are you ready to train? Will you show me what you do?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
You're gonna have to show me, all right?
Sure.
Okay. Woo! That was a good run. Thanks so much, Matt.
Thank you.
Thanks, Zach.
Nathan, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you meeting us down here at the Wendell Foster Campus. I understand you've been volunteering down here for a while.
Yeah, about a year and a half. It seems like I think I started a little bit before Halloween last year, right? And
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what all you do as far as volunteering down here at the Wendell Foster Campus?
Well, I try to kind of stick with projects that these guys like to work on, whether it's arts and crafts. It might get into computer drawing. It might also encompass just reading sometimes. It's a mix. That's what's nice about it. These guys keep me on my toes. They do something different every time I come, just about.
Well, Josh, what is your favorite thing? When Nathan comes to volunteer, what do you like to do?
I like to do my puppet.
The puppets. And you all have been working on a puppet for a while. Robbie already has his puppet finished, right? Robbie, good work. Good work, buddy.
Off the hat.
Good job. So we're going to work on your puppet for a little while.
Yes.
Is there something that I can do to help out? What can I do to help?
We need more hair, don't we?
We need more hair.
I need less gray hair, but can you help me with that?
No.
No, okay. All right, what can I do then?
They give you the scissors,
All right,
and Josh can actually help by holding this material really
Okay.
nice and tight.
okay.
And you just keep cutting lots of little strips like that, and that'll give
Okay.
us a bunch of strands of hair. You want to hold on to it real
All right.
quick on this side?
Good job, buddy. All right, so I'm going to take this, all right, cut it up here like this. Okay, and I'm just going to keep on going, right?
Yes.
All right, so golden hairs, so blonde, huh?
He's thinning on top, so we're going to give him a little bit more.
Okay, I got you. So am I going to go all the way to the edge?
You're doing a good job, just about right where you're doing.
All right. You tell me when to stop.
Is there ever going to be
Robbie,
enough
how am I
hair?
doing?
Good.
Good. All right. How many more? You say when.
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay, stop right there. You got it. Looks like the hair is ready. Now what are we going to do?
We gotta cut it out.
Cut it out. We're going to cut it off like this, kind of where we're just going to cut it off in little strips.
Oh, I see. So I'm going to just cut right up through here and then right up through here.
And
Like
just across it right here.
okay, on the top.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let me bring it up here just a little bit and then come across like that. Am I doing it right?
Yes.
All right, and let me go ahead and get that finger while I'm here. Oh, I'm sorry. No. All right. So, how'd I do?
Good.
Does that look okay?
Yeah.
All right, what are we gonna do?
You want to glue it
Yes.
like you did last time? Okay, we're going to let you use the hot glue gun. So remember, you got to be careful.
Uh-oh.
We're going to let Josh put some glue across the very top of this.
Okay, gotcha.
So he'll start squeezing, and you just got to move that strip with it.
Okay, I'll do it. You squeeze, I'll move. I definitely don't want it on my hand. That's hot. All right, keep on going there. Let's get some there. All right, I'm moving. You Keep it squeezing.
Awesome.
All right.
Josh,
Is it out? Is it still coming?
still coming?
No.
No.
Did I
Okay.
run you out of glue? Of course I did. Sorry, Josh. But I think
That's
we got
all
enough
right.
to get it started.
Okay,
While
yeah,
it's-
that'd be fine.
While it's wet, let's just
Okay,
slap
this-
it,
which
slap
way
it
we're
right
gonna
on
do it?
top. We're gonna kind of just go right across this way.
Okay.
And Josh is the setter.
Oh, I see.
You want to
Okay.
set it down there, Josh?
Good job, buddy. I'm gonna move this out of the way so it don't get hot on.
It's become the hot glue gun expert.
Wow, that's good.
I don't-
Josh, this puppet is gonna look pretty daggone good.
Do you want to see his eyes?
His eyes? I see his eyes. Yes, they look great. Now, Nathan, why is it that you volunteer? Why do you think volunteering is important?
Well, at first, it's easy to just want to do it to do something good in the community, but then it's even more fun when you realize it's something you love to do. It makes you happy when you come and do it. So
Yeah.
I come and visit Josh and Robbie. It's impossible for me to not have a good time when I'm here.
No kidding.
Shit. I'm talking about nothing.
You can talk about me as long as it's to my face.
Okay. He read a book with a no.
Reads books.
Yes.
You remember what it's called?
No.
Smile? Is that it?
Smile.
And you are a smiler. Every time I see you, you're smiling. I like that.
Yeah.
That's contagious. I love your smile, buddy. I love your smile. And Nathan, I appreciate your heart to want to serve and just volunteering and inspiring others to volunteer. And guys, I appreciate you all letting me sit in here and work on some crafts with you today. All right, what do you think?
Yes.
We got I got to help a little bit, right? We got a little bit done today?
Absolutely.
What do you think, Robbie? Doing good? Yeah. All right, you working on your Christmas tree down there, I see. It's looking good. Thank you, guys. Well, let's continue doing a little work. What do you say?
All right, we can.
All right.
We'll cut some more hair out.
Yeah.
All right.
That was it.
Cheerio, Kyoge, Taiwan.
Good job. All right. Get your hands moving just a little bit. Normally we warm up, kind of get our
Okay,
blood.
warm up the
Yeah, don't say
hands.
ow until you actually are working. No.
There's a lot of upper body work.
We do a lot of upper body work, so we just kind of warm up those joints. We say a lot of ow. Sometimes we're not even moving. Well, you got to get moving.
Yeah, and plus I have arthritis, which hurts my hip.
Oh, so it helps to warm up the
Yeah, it
fingers,
gets
the arthritis.
We always get the blood flowing. Do you want to just start out with some punches tonight? We'll get warmed up with punches. I'll give
Okay,
you one
sure.
of these. One thing that we do is we just kind of do some light, some gentle
Some
punches.
gentle-
We don't do power at this point, correct? Because our muscles are not warmed up. So this,
We're gonna do
I'm
some
going to let
punches.
you come over here with
Okay.
Brian.
Okay. So he punches this,
Yeah.
and I just hold it, right?
And we usually, a lot of times, you can kind of aim it towards the left and then turn it to the right. And that
Okay,
gives
Brian.
so it gives them a chance. Just do 3 or 4. Just kind of do some light, gentle ones. Get that blood
There you
flowing.
go. Very good.
Good. Get your other hand. You're next.
You've been doing this a while, haven't you?
Good. Elbows up. Good. Are you
Great
door
job.
knocking?
No,
Is he supposed to be?
I can get a little harder.
You can. I
Yeah,
can
you
take
can
it.
warm
I
it
can
up a
take.
little
I'll
bit.
try.
There you go.
Oh my
Good.
goodness.
1, 2,
Yeah, we get warmed up. We get going.
I'm the old
Good. Okay, let me move over. I'm gonna move over to Bobby. One more.
Come on, Bryant.
Good. All right. Are you ready?
Like this?
Why did you turn?
Okay.
Okay.
Then I can
Give me a
see
punch.
back and bring it toward me.
Okay, go ahead. Jab. Give me a cross.
There you go.
Cross. Good.
Good job.
Jab.
This one?
Cross. Good. Warm up. Jab. One more. Cross. Good. One more. Jab.
That one's pretty strong. You're very good.
Good. All right. So we get warmed up a little bit like that.
Okay.
I think what we're gonna do. You want to work on power or speed first today? Some speed. Some speed. Okay.
So what do we do to work on speed?
Let's see. We can do lots of different things. Sometimes we do this exercise where we do a punches and we're just kind of slapping the hands out of the way.
Okay.
I'll have Robbie kind of give us a sample.
watch.
Okay. So I do a punch, and he kind of gently taps my hand to kind of move it out of the way.
right.
And I do one over here.
Okay.
And we keep doing this.
All right.
And we just slowly, we work it up to faster and faster and faster until we're kind of being silly. But
Until she's going crazy on me.
Are you ready, Bryant?
Okay.
Let's try.
So are you ready?
This will be my first time, okay?
So, yeah, and
Am
just-
I going to do my hands like this?
Nope,
and
what you're going to do is just do a punch.
Just right
and so
here?
he's going to take your hand and kind of parry it out of the way.
Okay.
Throw your fist
just
with
like
my
that?
hand and I'll bump it out of the way.
All right.
And then same thing over there.
Just like that?
Open your hand up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Do you want me to cross jab or just straight ahead?
You can just go
Me.
straight ahead. And he's
Okay.
going to try to tap him down. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, like
Good
that.
job.
Here we
Leanne,
go.
how long have you been doing this?
Here at Wendell Foster, about 2.5 years.
Okay, and why do you volunteer here?
I enjoy martial arts, and I moved from California about 13 years ago, and the style that I do is not out here.
Okay.
So I haven't been involved with it. And then Mark had a post on Facebook. They were looking for a martial arts instructor volunteer, and I was like, well, gee,
Wow.
I'd like to get more information about that. Okay, ready? Go.
And Brian over here is experienced.
One,
He's
two,
got some different
one,
belts going on, right?
1, 2, come on, fast. You got it. Get it. One more, get it.
I'm going to have to go to the next activity,
All right.
but thank you for teaching me. Thank you guys for showing me. I think I need to come back and practice a little bit more, but thank you guys.
Anytime.
All right. See ya.
All right. You want to do your breaks for the day?
Lacey, thank you so much for meeting me down here at the Wendell Foster Campus
Thank you so much for having me. Always a pleasure.
You know, you've been volunteering down here for a while. Tell me, why do you volunteer?
Well, it started, the Owensboro Symphony had given me lots of opportunities to volunteer in the community. Wendell Foster being one of them, and it very quickly became my favorite. But I have a sister who's disabled, and I, close connection with her, and so it just felt very natural to come down here. And I've made lots of friends, and I remember people, and they remember me. So we've made lots of connections.
Now, why is it important for people to volunteer? Now, not everybody's musicians, right? But everybody's got a talent to serve in some way. Why is it important?
I think everybody has a skill set. Everybody is good at something. I think they underestimate what they do for the community and how much it will help them. And I think it does a lot for the community. I'm doing music, somebody else does other things, but also it's a little bit selfish, like we kind of talked earlier. It makes me feel good. And so if that's selfish, then that's what it is. I do feel good doing it.
That's right. People don't realize until you get down there and start serving and helping others in need how much true joy it brings you, right?
It really does. It's almost, it feels like the natural way that we're supposed to be.
Absolutely.
And you can feel it. So I thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely. Well, let's jam a little bit.
Let's do it.
What you got? You got some pickers down here with you?
I got some of my favorite musicians.
Who we have?
We have Ed Son on the guitar, amazing guitar player. Eric Duke on the box. Usually he's playing a big set of drums, but we've confined him to a box, but it's going to be really cool. It's called a cajon.
Okay.
And I thought we'd do something to be a little bit of a surprise, out of the ordinary, but also yet very fun.
All right, everybody ready to have some fun?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Se necesito una poca de gracia, una poca de gracia para mi partida, y arriba, ay arriba, ay arriba, ay arriba.
tell you what a ball it is.
That was so much fun.
To be able to jam with you guys and girls, but also, again, to be able to serve, you know, and reach out all these fine folks out here today, being able to jam with.
I think we've had a good time. I know I've had a good time.
I've had a great time. Thank you so much for watching Project Volunteer. We've had a blast here today, haven't we, Theresa?
I've had a great time. I mean, it's been so much fun volunteering, doing so many different things here.
It has, and we want to encourage you to get out in your community and volunteer today.
That's right.
Get out, make a difference. Let's all do it together, right, Theresa?
That's right. Let's jam.
Let's jam. Thank y'all for watching.
If you have an idea for our show, a story of inspiration, or would like to nominate a volunteer hero,
get in on the conversation on our Facebook page or go to projectvolunteer.org.
You like that?
This show is made possible by United Healthcare. Got Medicaid? Got Medicare? Get more.